So we're going to calculate the expected value and the standard deviation for a probability distribution here using our graphing calculator. So on either a TI-83 or 84, it should work the same. We're first going to have to type in all these numbers into a couple columns in our calculator. So go to the Stat menu and then press Enter to edit. Now I've got some stuff that's already here, and if you borrowed one of my calculators, you might also have some stuff that's already here. To clear out these columns, go to the top of the column and then press the Clear key, followed by Enter. So once again, all the way to the top, like it says L3, press the Clear key, then Enter. And I'll do that one more time here because these values, 0 through 5, actually happen to be where I want for my first column. So if you don't have those numbers there, just type them in, press them in, type them, then press Enter, and it should cursor you all the way down to the bottom. Let's type in the probabilities now: 0.659, 0.287, 0.05, 0.004, 0.001, and 0. The first thing we have to do is we have to calculate the expected value. So to do that, I need to calculate this row times this row. Now I'm not going to do it here. I want to do it up here on my calculator. So let's do that, and I can kind of zoom in a little bit here for us now. Go all the way up to the top of L3, all the way up to the top, and press the Enter key. So I want L1 times L2. The question is, where do you find L1? Right above the 1 key. So what do I have to do to get to that L1 here? Good. Hit the second key. So second L1 times second L2. And that should put this here in the bottom of your calculator. When you press Enter, it'll fill out this column of X times P of X. So, like that. Second, then the number 1 should give you L1, times second, and then the number 2 should give you L2. And press Enter, and you should get a column that fills out like that. How are we doing on that one? Doing okay? All right. Now, to get the mean, I need the sum of this data. I need the sum of that column. Now I'm going to show you the easiest way. Maybe not the only way, but I'm going to show you the easiest way to get the sum of that column. Let's exit this. So I'll hit second and then the mode key to exit this. That brings me back to the home screen. I want the sum of that column. I'm going to get it from statistics. So go to Stat again. This time, instead of editing our data, you're going to go over to Calculate. So go over to Calculate and either press Enter or type the number 1. You're going to get one variable statistics. Now for me, it says work with column L4. That's not what I want. Which column do I want the sum of? 3. So right here, second 3, puts in column L3 there, and go down to Calculate. So how did I get to which part? Sum of the column. So press Stat. So I'm repeating this. Press Stat. Go over to the right. One variable statistics is the first option, so press Enter. Then we want one variable statistics on column L3. So if this is not L3 already, hit second and then the number 3, and then go all the way down, Calculate. Now it's giving me a lot of statistics. There's a lot of other stuff here too. If you scroll down, there's a lot of other stuff. But there's only one of them here that really actually has any meaning for us. Which one is it? Yeah, we want the sum. So the sum of that column is what we wanted. That's the only thing that means anything to us. So if you add this column x times p of x, so 0, 0.287, 0.10, 0.012, 0.004, and 0. If you sum that up, you get 0.403, and that's the mean. I need one more column to help me get the variance and then the standard deviation. That next column is going to be this. It's going to be p of x times x minus mu. But what's mu? Let's just put it in here right now. 0.403 squared. So I'm going to do another column that represents this. And then when I total up that column, that's going to give me the variance. Let's see how to put that one in. Go back to stat. Then calculate. No, actually, no, edit. Sorry. Go back to stat and then edit. Let's put in column L4. Go to the top of L4. Press the Enter key. Now we got to type in this command. P of x times x minus mu squared. What column has p of x in it? That'd be x. There you go. L2. So I want L2, so second and the number 2, times parenthesis x. X is in column L1. So second and 1 minus 0.403. Right parenthesis. Then the squared key is pretty convenient. It's right next to the comma. Hit the squared key. And it should fill this out for the entire column. So if you press Enter, bam, got the entire column. Now we're almost there. What do I need from this column that's going to give me the variance? Come on, make me look good, right? What do I need from this column that gives me the variance? Yeah, I need a total. I need to sum up that column. So this is going to be a repeat of what we just did for our one variable statistics. Exit this. How do you exit it? Second quit. Thank you. Then we're going to go back to statistics again. So back to this one down here. This time we're going to calculate. Press Enter here. We want one variable statistics on column L4. So second, then 4, then just come down. Which one of these numbers do I need now? No. The one up above it. Yeah, there you go. 0.3767, etc. You just want the sum of that column. So the sum of that column is going to be 0.37675. That's the variance. So what's the standard deviation? Standard deviation is the square root of that. Sigma, yeah, well, we'll just have to do it manually. So take the square root of 0.37675. You get about 0.6138. We're okay on that one? That's your standard deviation? Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Is that harder than Google Sheets? I think it's a lot harder. But you have to be able to get the standard deviation one way or another. And it's going to be your choice as to what technology you like. From here, what you could do is do 0.403 minus 2 sigma, minus 2 times 0.6138 to 0.403 plus 2 times 0.6138. And that'll give you your range of typical values. There is a little bit of a shortcut I can show you here, 0.403 0.03 minus 2 times, well, I want that number here. And I don't feel like typing it in, so I'll do this. I'll put the times 2 times, and just get the up arrow key, press enter, and it grabs that number for me. And that's 2, or this is minus 2 standard deviations. If I want to do the same thing with the plus, I'm not going to type it all in again. I'll hit the second key, then the enter key, and guess what? It pulls up my previous calculation. I'm just going to go back and make that a plus. So just type right over it, make it a plus. Now you get your range of 2 standard deviations. Okay, have fun with that one.